Hello dear students, the other day we have already talked about this lesson, okay, page number 25. We have just started this lessons and we have seen how the importance to have strong determination in us. If we are strong minded person, then we can achieve or we can go up to any extent that we want to. And we have seen the achievements of like the scientists, we have the scholars and many others. Okay, all these things we have seen in our previous class, and today we are going to talk about uh, here three things. The first one is Bal Gangadhar's strong desire to get things done by his determinations. So we will see this boy, as a boy, Bal Gangadhar Tilak asked his father to give him the book which he was reading. But then we see his father asked him to do a sum which was very difficult for a child to do it. But ultimately, just because of, here you see this determinations, just because of his determinations, this particular boy, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, was able to solve the sum, and the father had to ultimately give the book to him to read. So this is all about the determinations. If we are really determined, we will surely achieve our goal. And we will see the Napoleon, in the next page, at page number 26, there we will see, he says, or he looks at the things, or his attitude of achieving success. We can see here what he says: impossible is found in the dictionary of fools. So there is nothing in the world which is impossible. So everything can be done by us only. We, the human being, can do anything that we want. So this is what he said. And we will see towards the end the difference between a determined and the stubborn persons. So we should not get confused by these two kind of persons. We should not just say or take for granted or misunderstand these two persons. Like, this is altogether different. Determined and stubborn persons are altogether different from each other. So this is what we are going to see for today's class. Now let us see from the book, page number 25. We are going to read the last paragraph. One day, Bal Gangadhar Tilak's father was reading passage from the Kadambari. Tilak, who was playing in the room, asked his father for the book. His father thought the book was too difficult for his son to understand, but he didn't want to discourage him. He told the young Tilak that he could have the book provided he solved a difficult sum he would give him. So his father put a condition before him. What is that condition? That if he is able to solve this difficult sum, father also knew it very well that this sum is not going to be solved. Father to grant it, that this boy is not going to solve that sum, so he will not be given the book to read. But what do we see at the end? What happened? Let us turn the page number 26, and see. So great was Gangadhar Tilak's determinations to get the book that he struggled for 2 hours and solved the problem. He only stopped after he had finally solved the sum. His father was amazed at his son and gladly gave him the book to read. So here we see, soon after that, Bal Gangadhar Tilak started doing the sum repeatedly, and it went on for 2 hours, and at the end we see he was successful in solving the sum, and father had to give him the book to read. Nothing is impossible, said Napoleon. The word impossible is found in the dictionary of fools. Make up your mind to do a thing, and you will surely achieve what you are striving for. So very good thing that Napoleon wants us to think, that is we should always make up our mind. That means, okay, we should take decision. We should decide first the what we are going to do, and you will surely achieve what you are striving for. So what you are trying for, what you are struggling for, that will be definitely achieved if your goal is fixed. If you know, okay, if you know what you are doing, surely you are going to achieve or get that success. If you are determined to succeed from the very beginning, nothing and no one can stop you. So here it says, if you are determined, if you have already taken decision, if you are already thinking that you are going to do it, the moment you think positively, the half work is already done. You need to be positive in your attitude. This is what he says. That's why we have to make up our mind. First we need to take a decision what we are going to do. And if we are really doing well in the beginning, nothing and no one can stop you. So if you are determined, if you have already fixed your goal and you are working onto it, you are going to get the success in your life. Determination should not be confused with stubbornness. It is not good to be stubborn. So we are not supposed to be stubborn. A stubborn person is one who has fixed rigid ideas, who does not listen to reasons. So how or what kind of person is called a stubborn? You see, a stubborn person is one who has fixed. That means he is not going to move from there. He is not going to change. So rigid ideas, he is going to follow only the sets of rule. He is not going to change the rules. The same thing, same ideas, he is going to follow, who does not listen to reasons. The person who is not ready to understand what the problem is. So the reason should be understood by a person. We should not be so stubborn in heart. Stubborn people do not think of other people's point of view and insist on doing whatever they want, even when they know they are wrong. So here you see, if the person is stubborn enough, what will happen? Knowingly, that person will make a mistake. Even if he or she knows what he or she is doing wrong, still he is not going to change. Determined persons, on the other hand, are those who decide to follow a certain path they know to be right and continue to strive until the goal is reached. They make up their mind to achieve their aims in spite of all difficulties. So here we see a person who is really determined. What will do? What he or she is going to do are those who decide to follow a certain path they know to be right. The path that they are following has to be right, and continue to strive until the goal is reached. Though there are difficulties in reaching the goal, yet the person who is determined never move from there. Move in the sense he will be just stick to his ideas or the goal he is going to reach. They make their mind to achieve their aims in spite of all difficulties. So in doing anything, whatever that we are doing, be it study, be it maybe achieving some success, maybe to become a good citizen, or anything that we are doing, it's not easy. Difficulties are there, but then we need to face those difficulties boldly and achieve our success. So this is all about this lesson. Hope I have made it clear to you. And on the next day, we are going to discuss the question answers from this lesson. So thank you so much.